Now from a place that's seen its share of great moments through the years, a look at the Oakland Coliseum tonight. Game 2 of this 3-game series between the LA Dodgers and the Oakland A's. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa. And Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
A's baseball is on the air. Next. Vida Blue gets the starting nod for the A's in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncie. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Underway in Oakland as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. Been a fairly decent start to the year, 3-2 in their first 5.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, Dero. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games. Especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
You know, I'm looking forward to see what this guy can do in that 5-hole. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
Chris Taylor comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Taylor behind, 0-2 the count. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, behind the dish, Dero, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem I think at times hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
Not the warmest night you'll see around here, and even 50 degrees at game time. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Left fielder looking up. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Chris Taylor with a solo shot. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly just like that, and they take the lead.
Stepping in now, Jackie Robinson.
The second baseman.
And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball, 1-1. Weak grounder back to the mound. And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
Standing in now, Pee-wee Reese, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 0-1 on its way. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
He's going. 1-2. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. So he can't make contact there on strike 3. But meanwhile, the runner on first takes second here with 2 men away. Next up for Los Angeles, Duke Snyder. And the Dodgers with an opportunity for more here in the first. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Well, if you can throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Robinson at second with 2 down. Lined into right, a base hit. Robinson is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate. And they now lead by 2. Throw won't get him.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Mike Piazza.
In now, Mike Piazza, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
2 out here and a runner at second. Two and 1 to Piazza.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Now the 2-1. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the run will score from second here as this is now a 3-0 game.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, a lot of the top pitchers, if you're going to get to them, you want to get to them early. This is a big lead, 3-0 early against a very good pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, they have to feel good about this one, Dan. Going to have to find a way to slowly tack on runs. But if you would have told this offense they'd have 3 early, they would have took it.
Into the box now, Albert Pujols. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
3 runs already home here. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Here's the payoff pitch. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Dodgers 3 and the A's nothing. Michael Lambert, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
So now into the box is Ricky Henderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Ricky Henderson.
And the pitch.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
The windup and the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2.
Hey, great job by the offense right here to put a number up on the board and allow this young gun to go out on the mound, relax a little bit, and establish that good fastball.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Andrew.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Comes back with the cutter and gets it by him. 1-1 now. Andrus, the former Ranger, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3. One out, nobody on. And here's a ball hit in the air. Pujols into foul territory, and that will end up a foul ball. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
So now to the plate, Jason Giambi, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. High in the air out to center field. Snyder's under it. That ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the A's. They trail in this one 3-0. So here is Justin Turner. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Turner is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. He was selected in the 7th round during the first-year player draft of 2006.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Turner in front at 3 balls and a strike. The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get the head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Batting 9.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And I'm locking in on Matt Chapman. Without a doubt, one of the premier defenders in our sport. You know what? He's often compared to his former high school teammate. Bet people didn't know Nolan Arenado and him shared dugouts in high school. He's going to be at the top of the leaderboard this year. Defensive run saved. Lock in on him. He's going to make a backhand gem.
Mookie Betts comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Hey, be on the lookout right here. Usually when a pitcher drops in a curveball for a strike looking, now he'll try and throw it in the dirt, get you to fish a little bit. I want to see where he goes here.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
So a full count now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Full count still. The next 3-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Next up is Max Muncie. As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They lead it 3-0. Last half of the second set to go. And here is Mr. October, Reggie Jackson.
Reggie Jackson.
Here's the first pitch.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
The 0-1 pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. And there's ball 2 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
We got a full count.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. From the stretch. Lambert has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
In at the plate is Sean Murphy. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Now the 1-0.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
Jackson, base runner at first with 1 out. One ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Here comes the 1-2. Is laid off for ball 2. Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. Runners on first with one down. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Before the first pitch, a check at first. And the runner back. First pitch on the way. Hey. Two out with the man at first.
Ball,
and this is high, a ball and a strike.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. Has a look, now the pitch.
I got 3 balls.
Curveball misses here, so a good hitter's count now to 3-1.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Set. Here's the 3-1.
No, that's
and the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit.
Batting
he just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Chapman.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Matt Chapman. Trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. And now the first pitch. Here comes the 0-1. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. 2 down, runners at first and second. Hit in the air to center field. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now it'll be Chris Taylor, and we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up. Pitch on the way. The ball hit to Andrus at short. He's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
So bases are empty with one out now, and that'll bring up Jackie Robinson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball. That's inside.
Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike one.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
2 balls and a strike now. 2-2 the count. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit out towards second. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
To the plate now, Pee Wee Reese. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. One 0 count. Here it is. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. There he goes. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Trying to send him packing for the second time.
Whoa, that's down.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Skied into straightaway right. Jackson is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The center fielder, number 4, Snyder.
Next to bat is the home run hitting legend Duke Snyder, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at bat. Now a throw over, and he's back easily. Here's the first pitch to him. Hoping to discourage a steal attempt with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Here's a look over to first, but the runner's back easily. Snyder in an 0-2 hole here.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Nope.
Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2.
Ball, that's outside.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase, and he makes the catch in the corner. Dodgers leave 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. bottom of the inning now, and standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, Jed Lowry.
Jed Lowry.
Now here's the first offering. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
The 1-0 home. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Two and one.
Oh, that's out.
Fouled off. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Ricky Henderson looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Has a look, now the pitch.
Outside, that's a ball.
Lowry gets his lead at first, nobody out. High and deep to center field. Going back is Snyder. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Up next for Oakland, the shortstop, Elvis Andrews.
One gone for the A's here in the third, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Elvis Andrews. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Looking at his career totals, Andrews hits a little over the 270 mark. Here it comes now to Andrews.
1-1.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Up next for Oakland, the designated hitter, Jason.
Striding forward now is the DH, Jason Giambi. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. One left for Oakland. Still down 3-0. Now to the plate, here is Mike Piazza looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Here's the pitch. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third. Two and two to the Dodgers catcher.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter.
Ouch, that one hit him.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
Stepping in now, Albert Pujols. As he'll chop it off to the right, it's strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the 0-1. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get two. On to second, but it's a wide throw, and the shortstop can't recover. Fortunately, the center fielder's in the right spot.
Well, I think the second baseman felt the heat from the runner coming at him. He seemed to rush his throw, and that caused him to throw it wide at first. Tough turn, but I think he'd tell you he should have made a better throw.
Into the box, Justin Turner. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. Three runs, 5 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-1 home is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Big fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Down to 3-2.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. Struck out in his first at bat. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, the designated hitter, Max Muncie.
At the plate now is the designated hitter, Max Muncie. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. Here's the first pitch as he'll take a look at ball 1. Piazza at second, Pujols on at first with 2 down. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. In the dirt here. Throw to third. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. One left for L.A., but they lead it 3-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Reggie Jackson.
Reggie Jackson.
First pitch of the AB now.
Hey! Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
1-1 the count.
Ball
2-1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
Full count now. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the fourth.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
A 1 pitch on its way.
Ball, that's inside.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in. A's still looking for that elusive first hit of the ballgame. 2-1 to the A's first baseman.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Now the 2-1. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And another foul ball. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now batting.
Next to dig in, Sean Murphy struck out in his last trip to the plate. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
Here's the pitch. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. No runs, no hits, and 1 error on the Oakland line score. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 an inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Standing in now, Ramon Laureano.
That's a ball.
As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. The 1-0.
Ball. 2-0.
No reason to give in to him here with the base open. Putting him on base just gives your defense more ways to help get you out of this.
Now the 2-0.
Ball 3.
Matt Chapman would be next. Pitch. He's looked at for the first strike.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
The 3-1. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing. So I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. The 1-0 delivery. Two men are on with 2 men out. And he misses 2-1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he misses again, as the command is definitely letting him down now. It's ball 4.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So the bases are loaded here, 2 men gone. And up next, the switch-hitting Stanford product, Jed Lowry. He's set. Here it comes. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Oh, and 2. Here it is.
That's a ball.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
He's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
And he fouls this one off. 1-2. Here it is. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. He's under it, and that ends the inning. A's threaten, but leave them loaded. They trail it here 3-0. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Max Muncie. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Swing and a line drive.
But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Chris Taylor. As he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
At the plate, Jackie Robinson.
Yep, that ball
as
went
the
out.
first pitch to him's a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. The 1-0 home.
Hey.
Now some action in that Oakland bullpen as it looks like a lefty started to get it going down there. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Taylor leads off first with one away. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal, hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
He's set, and the pitch. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. Now the 1-0.
Hey, he's been on point from the start of this game. Just pounding the zone with a high 90s fastball. It almost looks like he's gotten stronger as the game's gone on.
The 1-1.
Yeah.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. A runner on first with 2 away. Skied into straightaway right. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Dodgers leave 1. They lead it 3-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's really proud of the 6 walks they've earned so far. And while a lot of that falls on the opposing pitching, he appreciates his hitters' willingness to take what's being given to them. Sometimes that can be easier said than done, though.
Thank you, Heidi.
The Athletic, the left fielder, Reggie Henderson.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Ricky Henderson is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Ball one, as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. Lays off 2-2 now. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
So Elvis Andrus the next to bat. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he falls behind 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch hit weakly back to the mound. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Into the box now, Jason Giambi. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order. They trail in this one 3-0. And now in the box, Duke Snyder, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Here's the first pitch. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. A ball and a strike. And through just 5 innings, he's coming up on 100 pitches now.
Yeah, Matty, I think one of the things you want to do is try to drive that pitch count up. And D-Row, if you're the offense right now, you're sitting in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, usually the starting pitcher doesn't get to see the lineup 3 times through. I wouldn't be shocked if there's a move made to the bullpen here.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Here's Merrill Petit takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 36, Merrill Petit.
So now to the plate, Mike Piazza, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Snyder on at first, nobody out. Now a throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And it's 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And a swing and a miss by Piazza, and he's a strikeout victim here.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
At the plate now, Albert Pujols, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. No hits to this point. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Here's the 3-0.
Hey!
This one's down to third. Chapman's got it to Lowry at the bag. Relay to Olson. They turn the double play, and that retires the side. Dodgers go down quietly, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Striding in for Oakland, Reggie Jackson. A couple of walks for him thus far.
The right fielder, Reggie Jackson.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey!
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
That's a ball.
Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. Next pitch coming up here will make it an even 100 for the ball game. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Reggie Jackson
Now
becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. Next to stand in is Matt Olson. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games. So this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Into the box, Sean Murphy. Swing and a liner. Snyder finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Still down 3-0. Seventh inning ready to roll, and digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Counts 1-0.
One 1-0 pitch on the way.
Ball, that's inside.
High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. In previous matchups with Yusmeiro Petit, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. First delivery to him.
Hey. 0-1's the count.
One out, nobody on. Fouled away. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Two pitches fouled away. Now the pitch.
We got 3 balls and 2
3-2
strikes.
counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, designated hitter, Max Muncie.
So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring up the big bat of Max Muncie. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. Throw over to first.
No, he's safe.
He'll dive back in safely. Here comes the 1-0. Betts is on the move. In there. Now the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. Gone! So a two-run shot to left center. First home run of the campaign for him. And with it, the Dodgers have opened it up to a 5-0 lead.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
In now, Chris Taylor, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And it's fouled away. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. Chapman brings it in. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
Next for the Dodgers, Jackie Robinson. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And he fans on the barehanded attempt, so that ought to be scored as a bunt single.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Pee-wee.
Standing in now, Pee-wee Reese, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Now the 0-1. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Trying to move into scoring position with 2 away, but not to be as we get another look. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Striding in is Ramon Laureano. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
Number 22.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh, that's just out.
All right, let's address the elephant in the room right here. This guy's absolutely dealing, throwing a no-hitter, but that pitch count's getting up there. He's going to have to be super efficient in these later innings if his manager's going to give him a shot.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now. Matt Chapman waits on deck. The 3-0. And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Laureano aboard here at first with nobody out. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top notch. This guy's a horse.
The 1-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. A runner at first with no outs here. Liner towards second. And that's through for a base hit. And the no-hitter is gone. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty B, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
It was a flyout for him in his last trip. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Ball, 10.
Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Now to bat, Ricky Henderson. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
First pitch on the way. Hard hit ball to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. Long throw to third. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll leave here with 1 out in the 7th as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W. Julio Urias takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Elvis Andrews will be the first to greet him here, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only one out. Here it comes now to Andrews. Ready with the 1-0.
That's in. Ball 2.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage 2-0.
From the belt, the pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Taylor is there. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will score on the sac fly as they're hanging around at 5-2 now.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and standing in, the imposing left-handed bat of the former AL MVP, Jason Giambi. From the stretch.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Now a move over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And he lays off for ball 1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Strike taken, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Here comes the 1-2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Those are the pitches in the game that you don't get back as an offensive player. I know it's easy sitting up here in the booth calling the game, but he'll be thinking about that one for a while if he doesn't get a hit in this at-bat right here.
Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Dodgers 5 and the A's 2. J.B. Wendelken has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Leading off the inning, it'll be Pee Wee Reese trying to pad their lead here before the bottom of the inning. From the stretch.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch.
No, that's down. Full count, 3-2.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Now the payoff pitch home. Drilled right back up the middle. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Send it back right where it came from.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he'll be back in standing up. Stepping in now, Snyder. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike one.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball taken high for a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Nobody out, runner on first. Called strike two.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Here now the 2-2. Ball three. 3-2 now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Now batting. Catcher.
Next, it'll be Mike Piazza. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First offering.
Nope. Count 1-0.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Two balls and a strike.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Pitch is high. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Next to hit is Albert Pujols. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First offering on its way.
Ball, that pitch is out.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Reese on second. Piazza at first. One gone. Started to go there, and the appeal goes down to first. And he did go around, says James Kingsley. It's strike 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2. Justin Turner will be next. Three-two pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Adam Kolarek is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. Up next, Justin Turner. His career numbers in this matchup, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. He's set. Here it comes. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Not a good at bat from him so far. He's got the bases loaded out there, but he's been way too aggressive, chasing the first 2 pitches way out of the zone. He should be sitting pretty right now instead of being down 0-2 in the count.
Fouled away. Possibly a double play ball now for Andrus. To Lowry at the bag. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Reggie Jackson.
The right fielder, Reggie Jackson.
Here's the first pitch.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
0-1 count, and the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. The pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Grounder down the line at third. Here he comes again, 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Corey Knebel answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
46, Corey Knebel.
Into the box now, Matt Olson, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is.
Hey! Look out, 1-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home is a breaking ball that gets him to chase for a strike.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Next, it'll be Sean Murphy, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Now the first pitch, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Here's the 0-1. High and deep down the left field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Piazza goes to get it. The throw is in time, just ahead of the runner, and that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We've played 8 full. Dodgers out in front, 5-2. Trevor Rosenthal enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. And now here is Mookie Betts, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Now here it comes.
That's out.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Here's the 1-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the ninth.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
At the plate now, Max Muncie, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
The 1-1. Shoots this down the right field line. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out.
The left fielder, number 3,
Chris Taylor will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. He's set, and the pitch.
1-0.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
The 2-0 on the way. Two out, nobody on. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
now batting, second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
At the plate, Jackie Robinson.
Nope.
As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Here's a look over to first, and a dive, but he's back. The 2-0 on the way.
Ball that time.
It's amazing how quick an inning can get away from you. You're cruising, first 2 outs are super quick. Little single happens, and now you're down 3-0 with the chance of maybe a little 2-out lightning happening.
Rosenthal's ready. Here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Well, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Into the box, Pee Wee Reese, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. The 1-0. And it's fouled away. Taylor over at second. Robinson at first, 2 out in the inning. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
2 balls.
I'll try to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Bounce towards the mound. On the first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing as that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. They're still out in front, 5-2.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
And the call's been made,
Now
so coming on is the bespectacled closer, Eric Gagne.
Eric Gagne.
All set for the bottom of the 9th.
Leading
And
off
next it'll be the
48.
outfielder, Ramon
The
Laureano.
center fielder.
Hey, not
Number
impossible,
22.
but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
No balls and a strike to count. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
I got a ball, 1
Here's
strike.
a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts has a read on it. 1 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Next up for the A's, Matt Chapman. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. The 0-1 delivery. Takes this the other way to right. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the
second
game.
baseman.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the
Lowry.
scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Here's Jed Lowry now. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And now a pitch that's taken here by Lowry as that evens the count at 1-1.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list in a double play situation.
The count now at 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be signaling a fastball middle in.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ricky Henderson. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Turner has it. The throw to Robinson. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
5-2 the final score tonight. The Los Angeles Dodgers posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Michael Lambert takes the win on the mound, his second of the year, as he goes 6+ innings and allows only a pair of base hits. Eric Gagne closes the door for the save, his third of the campaign. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 5 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. For the Athletics, 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Mm-hmm.